It's okay, we can take care of it.
The Walking Dead universe has shown us many survivor groups, but the Civil Republic Military, or CRM, stands out as the largest and most powerful addition. While glimpses of the CRM were seen in The Walking Dead and Fear the Walking Dead, they took on a more serious role in The Walking Dead World Beyond. Despite being the main villain in that spin-off, the CRM has remained mysterious and has kept its origin, leader, and even purpose hidden. The new installment, The Walking Dead: The Ones Who Live, finally sheds light on the unknown CRM. In this episode, we're going to look into everything there is to know about the CRM. This includes theories, origins, and even the true nature of this sinister group of survivors. Are you ready? Let's do this. But before we go into our explanation, we have a very small request. If you like our content, please support us by subscribing to our channel. This is a small click for you, but for us, it means a lot. Thank you. Let's begin. What do we know about the CRM? For over a decade, the name CRM has been hovering over the Walking Dead fanatics and in the Walker universe, and no one has any clear indication of this entity. However, before finding out what CRM is, I wondered whether it even matters. Well, it turns out, yes, it does. As the mysteries are uncovered, the CRM might just be more than simply a bunch of survivors trying to find their way to sanity. These guys aren't a group of people, but an entire thriving civilization that is possibly more advanced for the given situation of humanity. The CR, which stands for Civil Republic, is a self-governing society with over 200,000 residences, complete with the working class, bureaucracy, and even their own military. I wonder how they managed to pull this off amid a full-blown zombie apocalypse. The CR is located behind heavily guarded walls in Philadelphia. Well, we're still unsure of the exact location, but I think Philly is a good guess. The CRM stands for Civil Republic Military and is the central armed force of the CR. These guys are the police and the paramilitary of the city, and they do all kinds of dirty jobs to keep themselves afloat. The Civil Republic is also the leader of a trilateral alliance, which includes Omaha and Portland. It does sound like an alliance, however, CR simply uses them as scapegoats whenever needed. They also played it super smart, recruited the brightest minds from the other two cities, and got to work on a cure for the Walking Dead. CRM Origin Theory. Everyone who tried raising that question has disappeared under mysterious circumstances, never to be seen again. Okay, I'm kidding. But seriously, even after being on the air for more than 10 years, the CRM has made sure not to reveal their method of work or purpose, let alone their origins. What I'm trying to say is that we didn't know the exact origins of the CRM and their workings until very recently. However, we've been able to speculate on an interesting working theory way before it was revealed in the brand new episode of The Ones Who Live. So, looking at the way the CRM has organized itself in a disciplined and orderly manner, along with a well-managed and long chain of command, we're pretty sure that the CRM is what's left of the US government and its military combined. It's safe to say that the White House and the Department of Defense did have a clue about the zombie outbreak, and it's quite highly possible that there was a full-fledged protocol in place to rebuild civilization. There's absolutely no way that a bunch of former bureaucrats and military muscleheads came together and started the CR from scratch. This theory is also supported by a lot of factors in the long line of seasons, right from the military designations to the arms and ammunition, including a fleet of Apache attack helicopters, all point towards dear Uncle Sam. The Ones Who Live proved our prediction right. Alright, in case you live under a rock, let me tell you that episode 1 of The Ones Who Live is out now, and it's already revealed some crazy details. One of those unanswered mysteries was how the hell did the CRM come into place? And looks like the head of the CRM, Major General Beale, was in a good mood, and that's when he revealed to Rick the true origins of the Civic Republic military. The CRM was originally the Pennsylvania National Guard, which explains the strict code of conduct conduct and the long chain of command. The state of Pennsylvania was all set to be bombed and wiped out under Operation Cobalt. However, Donald Okafor's rebellion saved everyone. Later, the Pennsylvania National Guard and any other armed force that was left merged together and formed the CRM. The entire CR was basically established as an armed military unit. This also explains why the CR administration allows the military to operate almost on its own. It's safe to say that Okafor and Beale are the ones who played a key role in the CRM. That's also why the citizenry, as well as the administration, play along with the strict laws enforced by the CRM. What are they up to? Seasons from The Walking Dead, Fear the Walking Dead, and World Beyond have all hinted at us with small glimpses of the CRM, but never enough to understand their true nature. However, their purpose was pretty clear in The Walking Dead. The CRM is all about recruiting and oppressing the ones they feel are lesser, sometimes even taking over smaller independent communities and dismantling them as per their own whims and fancies. The most prominent abduction, recruitment, was of Rick Grimes with the aid of an old enemy, Warrant Officer Jadis. She had a deal with the CRM to bring in Rick, and in exchange, get all the supplies she needed from the CR town. Boom! Just like that, Jadis gave the best audition for Shark Tank. Okay, fine, that wasn't funny. But hey, she does seem like more than just a warrant officer. I mean, someone who can crack a deal to traffic humans in exchange for essentials without stepping out and scavenging for them has to be more than just a bounty hunter in this power politics of the CRM. Another sighting of the CRM in action was in Fear the Walking Dead. Al crosses paths with an undead soldier of the CRM, and instead of running, she tries filming the monster because, she's smart as a rock. However, she's soon neutralized and taken away by the CRM fellas. These new recruits are forcefully inducted into their lowest ranks, known as the consignees, who are then tasked with the tedious job of killing the zombies on the outskirts and keeping the city infection-free. The Civic Republic doesn't just stop at abductions and forced labor. They work with all their heart and soul to uphold the CR principle of security and secrecy above all. And for this, they've taken extreme measures, like completely obliterating a fellow colony. That's right, in the world beyond, the CR has been shown ordering a full-blown cleanup of Omaha and one of their own colonies. Portland was next on the list. However, due to the intervention of a small group of rebels, the disaster was averted. All these were a hint towards Rick and Michonne's story that's about to unravel in the upcoming episodes of The One Who Lives.
Lots happened since you left.
You bandits are going to accomplish great things together.
CRMs A and B. Season 2 of The World Beyond is where most of the information about these uniformed goons comes to light. In case you've missed it, you better have a damn good reason for doing so. This season shows the fate of the ones who survived the apocalypse but were captured by the CRM. These unfortunate prisoners are taken to an experimental facility to conduct tests and experiments with the undead. Why? To look either for a cure or someone who has an immune gene that can be genetically replicated in other survivors and stop the infection altogether. This is when Jadis traded people with labels A and B. All this while, we had nearly no clue about these labels, and there were many theories floating around. However, with the release of the new spin-off, The Ones Who Live, it is now clear that the A's are more like the Alphas, who are stronger, can rebel against authority, and would not follow arbitrary orders. B's, on the other hand, are submissive and make great workers. They not only follow instructions, but also try to impress their superiors. Why does the B sound like me at work? That makes us think about the time when Jadis traded Rick for a B when clearly he was an A. Well, simple, because the CRM terminates all the A's they capture to avoid any future dissent or rebellion. It looks like Jadis wants Rick to be alive and survive the CRM. That actually raises more questions than it answers. Why does Jadis want Rick inside the CRM and alive? Does she want Rick to secretly infiltrate the system and stage a coup? Or is there a more sinister interest behind it? The Civic Republic versus the Commonwealth, or CW. The CR is a massive community of more than 200,000 people that includes the majority of civilians living a regular life. They have spent blood, sweat, and countless years rebuilding this post-apocalypse society over the graves of many innocent lives. Their goal was to restore law and order and grant democratic powers to those who survived the wildfire infection. However, the CR wasn't all about establishing a new world order where they dominated the world and ruled with an iron fist. They had also invested heavily in scientific work to end this menace. The Civic Republic has a smaller outpost research facility that is engaged in finding a cure, but primarily they work on tests that are connected to the CRM's Project V. When it comes to the Commonwealth, there isn't really a comparison between the two. Although the CW was close to displaying a pre-apocalypse lifestyle, complete with a bakery and wrestling match for public entertainment, it doesn't really come close to the CR. These guys didn't just rebuild a community like the CW, they reincarnated an entire civilization. CR went above and beyond, creating jobs and career growth opportunities too. The Civic Republic offers a flourishing city with TV stations, training to become pilots, technology like flight simulators, and many modern-day commodities. Additionally, the CR isn't alone. They've joined hands with other cities and have a combined inventory of resources like military vehicles, weapons, medicines, fresh crops, and even power generation. Is the Civic Republic evil? I'll have to start by saying yes and no. Let me explain. The CRM is undoubtedly evil, and their real nature was revealed when the soldiers wiped out Omaha and the campus colony while on an official mission of mass genocide. What's the purpose of this mission, you ask? Well, the CRM estimated that the other colonies would soon become a liability and simply drain the combined resources. The CRM was so sinister that they even sent out the Bennett family from the world beyond to find a cure just so that their home could be wiped out back in the campus colony. Yes, all this surely sounds like pure evil and pure hunger for power. However, just because the military is bad doesn't mean the entire CR society is. Again, let me explain. The CRM fellas are responsible for the city's security and protection, but have little to no say in governance matters. Further, the CR is administered by a council that is democratically elected by the people. However, the complete autonomy and lack of supervision by the council have led the CRM to commit many acts of brutality and inhumane nature without the CR Council or its citizens ever finding out. So, to sum it up, the Civic Republic military is evil, but the Civic Republic isn't. Marvelous verdict. The CRM surely has more secrets waiting to be uncovered. They may not be aware of advanced cities like the Commonwealth or New Babylon, which could pose a threat to the CRM. This adds an air of suspense and twists to the upcoming episodes. While we've learned quite a bit about CRM in this video, there's still more to discover. Discovering more about the CRM's story is one of the most exciting things to explore in The Ones Who Live. We hope you enjoyed this detailed discussion about one of the most mysterious organizations in TV history. We'll be back with more such episodes. Till then, keep surviving. And if you liked our content, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to us if you haven't already. Have a good one and be safe. Thanks, everyone.